We've got a planter that you can place them in. In fact, we're going to talk about that next. So put these in your cart. You heard Roxanne. She's not going to repeat them. So if you want those bookends, two of the same, make sure that that's what ends up in your cart and you check out. Come on over here. We'll talk about Jennings. We're going to talk about planters. You know, it's interesting because one of the first times maybe the first time I ever worked with Martha Stewart, she looked at me and she said, Pat, you know how important planters are? And she said, that's what a lot of us forget about. We worry about the plants and we don't put any thought into the planters. And I was like, guilty as charged. So I'm thrilled that we can bring you these Jennings set of 2. These are extra large 16-inch ribbed planters for you. We have got, let's see, 5 different colorways today. $44.98 will get you 2 of these. I have to tell you, in my experience, you know, when these get larger, they're more expensive, especially the ones that are going to be able to last outside. And that's exactly what these will be able to do. That's the beauty of it. They're lightweight. They're very, very durable. We got the hole for drainage, so I'm not trying to figure that one out myself. And it's wide. It's a wide mouth top on the planter so that you could put lots of fun things in that we've been talking about from Roberta's, maybe the gardenia plant if you pick that one up. Let me show you the colors, and then Joe Smith is going to be joining us in just a second. This is going to be your gray color. Look how beautiful. All of them will have sort of the black band on the top. They almost have the shine on this like a wet nail polish would have. And then you have that sort of, I don't want to say heather, like a speckled look on the ribbing that goes all the way around. This is going to be your red. And this will add lots of color to your deck, your patio, on either side of your front door. Here's the green. Look how pretty the green is. This is a gorgeous, almost like a teal-like green for you. And again, the top is going to be black and then that green, and it sort of has the black like splotches on it. It's very decorative and very beautiful. And there's 2 more colors, which we'll show you on QVC.com. So here is going to be your turquoise color. Oh, cobalt? Okay, is that cobalt? Okay, so cobalt, and then we have one more, that's green. And that's what we call turquoise. Okay, the turquoise is a green turquoise then. So turquoise is a green turquoise. Cobalt is the turquoise color. I apologize for mixing that up. The green is going to be, can you hit on the green one more time so I could see what the green, is that what we're looking at here? That's the green. The green is more of a sage green, got it. Then the red and then the gray. All right. Let me go ahead and welcome Joe Smith to join us. Hi, Joe. It's nice to see you. How have you been?
Hello, Pat. How are you?
Good, good. Thank you for asking. Joe, can you start with Jennings? And because we're going to talk to you about 3 different things that you're bringing in, and the price is so good on them.
Yeah. First of all, let me apologize. I'm inside because it's, I think, about 8:30 in the UK. So it's pretty dark.
It's pretty dark there. No
So
reason. We appreciate you being here, Joe. Thank you.
So we're a family-based company, and we have the Grouchy Gardener and the Jennings brand. The Grouchy Gardener is all about tools, whereas Jennings is actually named after my wife, Sarah. She's been a designer since college, really, when it comes to art. And I'm about as creative as a lump of wood, but she loves her colorways, she loves her style, she loves her finesse, and she creates these beautiful planters as well as other garden decor. And these are beautiful because you get 2 of them. They've got that speckled light effect. They look ceramic, but they're not ceramic. They're not super, super heavy. And that means they're not super delicate either. These are great if they're going to be outside your patio, if outside your door. They're going to add colour when there is no colour. And even when you fill them full of plants and soil and compost, you're still going to be able to move them around. So the colours are magnificent. The style is beautiful. How the light and the sun bounces off these is absolutely gorgeous. And the good thing, Pat, is you can then plant more established plants in these. You can really go to town. You can have rhododendrons, you can have hydrangeas, you can have ivies, you can have bay trees, you can have tall firs, and they look magnificent in this type of planter.
You could put the rose tree in. You know, last hour, Joe, we were talking about a beautiful, Roberta's has a beautiful gardenia plant. You could put your gardenia plant in here if you wanted to do something like that. The trees that you
Yes.
might like to grow, you know, whether it's a fig tree, whether it's a lemon tree. And the nice thing about this, Joe, is I have pots now on my deck that are ceramic and they're cracking from the cold. It's
Yes.
been very cold, so I'm going to need to replace those. And when you go out and look, I don't know where, you know, you all live and what the price tag is there for something this large. Look at the size of this. And before you say to me, well, Pat, I'm going to spend a fortune filling it up with dirt, because please don't reuse your dirt from year to year. What you're going to do is you're going to go to the dollar store, you're going to buy the pool noodle, you're going to cut it and put the pool noodle in here. The pool noodle will eat up, unless you need all that room depth for roots, but if you don't, then put the pool noodle in here and you won't need as much soil, and it'll be even easier to move
Yep.
around. So that's a thought.
Completely.
Right?
And plants need a good amount of dirt, or compost as we say. They need to be able to develop a good root system. They also get very thirsty in the summer, so the more space you have, the more water you're able to give them. Plants are a little bit like fish. If you put a fish in a small fish tank, it'll only grow that big. If you put that same fish in a bigger fish tank, it'll grow that big.
I love
It's
that
simple
idea.
nature. And that is what happens with our plants. So these, you get 2 of them, Pat, which is great.
Yeah.
They're lightweight, and how they move around, or the light moves around and bounces off these, is absolutely brilliant.
They're beautiful planters. They truly are. And you know what? You'll buy them once and you'll have them for years, and
Yes.
you'll just have so much fun with them. I'll quickly, Joe, share the colors with everyone. Here is the gray. There's your gray. Here is going to be your red. Then next to me, I believe, is the green. And then
Yep.
we'll show you on QVC.com. This is the cobalt blue, which is sort of turquoise. And then that's the green?
That's the green there, yes.
That's the green. The green is a sage. The green is the lighter. This is going to
Yes.
be your turquoise, which is a green turquoise. Thank you so much, everybody, for helping me figure that out. All right. Joe, don't you go anywhere, okay?
Okay.